Our Prep Rally Team of the Week, the Lexington Minutemen. Lexington's not just a football town. Coach Doug Yoder's basketball team is sizzling. They're the #1 seed at the McLean County Tournament. JD and Sarah caught up with the Minutemen before tomorrow's semifinals at Shirk.
All right, Jim, I'm joined now by Lexington head coach Doug Yoder. Coach, a great start for you guys this season. 18-4, 6-0 in conference, the #1 seed in the HOI tournament. What's been the secret to your success this year?
I think it carried over from football. Last 2 years we've been to the Final Four. Kids just refuse to lose. We might not shoot well one night. One night it might be the defense. One night it might be the offense. We can play two styles of game. Kids have bought in. This is my third year. I got a great group of kids, and they just want to learn and want to win.
This week, one of the biggest weeks of the season for you guys, the HOI tournament. You're the #1 seed, but you haven't won since 2002. I mean, is there pressure? How important is this week for this team in this program?
Well, there's a lot of pressure, especially for the community. They travel well, so last night the fans were unbelievable. But yeah, it's been a long time for us. Wanting to get back on track. Like I said, Lexa basketball in the last few years hasn't been very good. Lately we've been turning around, and hopefully we can pull one out Saturday night.
One thing I've been really impressed by this season is the depth and the versatility and the amount of guys that can make an impact for you. Just tell me about that and just how deep this team can be.
Yeah, we can be really deep. I tell them it's just not 1, 2, or 3 guys. I got 14 kids on the roster. It could be a different kid every night. It's nice to have a few options.
Another thing you guys have been really good at this year, winning and playing in competitive and close games. You guys played a lot of close games, and you've won a lot of those close games. What do you kind of attribute that success to?
The senior leadership. I got Logan Formansky and Alec Thomas, my 2 starters from last year. Like I said, fourth quarter, if we got the lead, we don't usually turn it over, make free throws down the stretch. I count on those 2 for a lot. They get a lot of grief, but they can accept it. They've been great leaders for us.
All right, Coach Yoder, appreciate it, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. I'm with Lexington junior Ethan Storm and senior Alec Thomas. Ethan, your team has been on fire, undefeated in conference play, the #1 seed in the HOI tournament. What does that say about this year's group?
I think we got a great team, and we need to keep it going, and then also we need to just keep rolling and don't worry about losing and just keep the streak going.
Now with Alec. Alec, we talked about the underdog mentality and maybe having the chip on your shoulder after last year's super sectional run. Does that kind of give you a little bit more edge to play the underdog role?
Oh, most definitely, yeah. It definitely gives us more of, like, we're used to being the underdog, so it definitely gets a little fire back up in our stomachs and gets us going throughout the rest of the year.
As a senior leader on this team, for you when you step onto the court, what do you see this team doing night in and night out that has made your team so successful?
Definitely moving the ball a lot more than we did last year. We have a lot of scorers on this team this year, like more than we did last year. We're a lot more consistent. We have a lot of guys that can shoot the ball, a lot of guys that can get to the hoop. So we're definitely more confident on the offensive side and the defensive side.
All right, thanks, Alec, and thanks, Ethan. Back to you.
Thanks, Sarah and JD. While Lexington is the #1 seed, Eureka is the #2 seed. They survived Hayworth in overtime in the quarterfinals. Eureka's looking for their first ever HOI McLean County tourney title.
It's a great run tournament. I mean, it's definitely something our kids look forward to, just getting to come here to Shirk and just be a part of a tournament that's got such a long history, and they just do a great job running it. So yeah, we're definitely excited to be a part of it.
Oh, we're very excited. We've been training hard for this moment all year, and we got a good tournament win back at Macomb. So I think we're ready for this.